It's clear when you see someone and it's obvious that they don't understand what it is that they're talking about. This post that I'm looking at right here, ladies and gentlemen, comes from co-creator of Bane, a dinosaur from back in the day, by the guy by the name of Chuck Dixon, or as we like to say, Chuck Dickman. And Chuck Dickman clearly doesn't understand how Kickstarter works because he made this post today. And the post says, I backed the Kickstarter, pay for it. Then, if I miss an update asking me to confirm my address, I never get what I paid for. Is this supposed to how it works? Yes. Yes, Mr. Dickman. That's how it works. Only it's not an update. It's an email. They send you an email saying, hey, the project has funded, and since we have now collected your money, we now need your address so we know where to send your ill-begotten loot. And if you don't give the address, then we, as a publisher, as the creators of the book, have no idea where to send your product to. Right? So that is exactly how it works. The reason why Chuck Dickman doesn't understand this is because Chuck Dickman is too used to the Indiegogo model, which sucks because on Indiegogo, they allow what's called flexible funding, meaning if you don't meet your goal, they'll still give you money whether you can produce the book or not, meaning that's a very bad idea. And so with flexible funding, they have to collect the address first. With Kickstarter, because it doesn't have flexible funding, it's a fixed goal. Either you meet the fixed goal or you don't. And if you don't meet the fixed goal, then there's no need for Kickstarter to collect addresses because Kickstarter has not collected any money. You see, when you back Indiegogo will take your money right away. Hands down, flat out. It doesn't wait for the end of the 30-day period. It will take your money right away. Thus, it requires your address right away. Kickstarter doesn't work like that. If I do a project, $5,000, and I make $4,998, so I'm $2 shy, I'm not getting that money. Kickstarter's not charging your card, and therefore there is no reason to provide your address, giving us your personal information, because you're not getting anything in return. Right? The whole idea of the reason why that the survey process exists is that when you do finally meet your goal and you've collected money, you can collect the addresses, not beforehand. And why? Again, no sense in collecting addresses if nothing was made. And two, because there is a two, it's because maybe at that point in time during your crowdfunding period, or while you're preparing your books for print, whatever the case may be, someone may have changed their address. People move all the time, right? So it's better to collect the addresses sort of at the last minute than it is months beforehand, and in some cases years, like 5 years beforehand, because people tend to move. So having the most updated information is vital. Dinosaurs like Chuck Dickman don't get this, okay? They don't understand. They don't understand the concept of a fixed goal and not needing the address until it's time. Okay? There's no sense in me backing a campaign on Kickstarter and give them my address right away if they're not taking the money and I don't know if they're going to fund. This isn't a hard concept to figure out. This isn't rocket appliances, Ricky, okay? This isn't the worst case Ontario. You don't need to be a fucking genius to understand this. You know, yes, Chuck, that's how it works. If you don't provide your address, you don't get the fucking books. Speaking of books, by the way, stay tuned now for a word from our sponsor. All right, thanks for enjoying the video. I'm glad you're here at the channel. Please go ahead and subscribe and sub up and all that great stuff. And while you're at it, maybe check out our eBay store if you like comic books. You can check out my comic books, NYOBI and Savage Sin. You get cool comics. It's a great way of supporting the channel. You can go to ebay.com/USR/NYOBI comics or scan the QR code above my head.